Hi everyone, and welcome to High Value Couponer. So last month I did a video showing all these stores and restaurants and stuff that were open and closed in my area. And a lot of you really seem to enjoy that. So I thought, why not go out and do this a month later, May, when a lot of things have reopened, several things are still closed. I thought, let's just do an update. So we're in my little town of Zanesville, Ohio. You know, we don't have as many businesses as a lot of other cities have. Our town's pretty small, 25,000 I think's the population. In comparison to a lot of other cities, that's not very big. But, you know, we do have several things. So we're just going to go around and just take a look at everything. So as you can see now, we're approaching Walmart. Walmart's been open during the entire pandemic. You know, pretty busy every time. You know, they are doing a good job sanitizing and stuff. Most people did have masks on, but Walmart didn't have to close during the entire thing. And they've been very busy during this entire thing. Even the pickup, that's the pickup. Yeah, busy. Okay, here's Gabe's and Staples. Gabe's is like a knockoff TJ Maxx kind of thing. It's just a lot bigger and they have more products. They've been open for several weeks. They were open during the pandemic, but then they were like forced to close and then they opened again. So I don't know what was up with that, but they've been open now for a couple weeks. Staples is pretty, they've been open the entire thing too. Verizon Wireless, they've been allowed to be open. And then Captain D's is still drive-through only. No one can eat inside restaurants until next week. Okay, this is actually filmed on Friday, May the 21st, or not the 21st, May the 15th, sorry. And Ohio restaurants were given the option to create outdoor patio seating for people to eat outside. That was granted permission. You will see in this video that several restaurants did decide to do that, but a lot of others just didn't. Like, look, Bob Evans is just continuing carry out. You know, they probably could have set up an outdoor eating area outside with a tent, like you'll see some restaurants did, but they did not choose to do that. Now, Rally's, they were really busy because they have been outside eating area anyways, but no one was allowed to do it. Talake Pake, same with them. They were busy. They have an outside eating area as well. Okay, Wendy's, they're just drive-through still. No one's allowed to eat inside Wendy's yet. Next week. Okay, Walgreens, they've been open during the entire pandemic. They've been very busy every time. You know, things are going pretty well over at Walgreens. Okay, car dealerships are allowed to reopen during this. A couple, like last week or something, they were allowed to reopen on the 12th. Yeah, May 12th. They were able to reopen, so you'll see there. Then you'll also see that Jeff Drennan dealerships is now officially back open as well. To me, that makes no sense, because why couldn't a car dealership be open during a pandemic? Cars are pretty darn essential, in my opinion. Okay, here we are at Kroger. Kroger's busy every single day before this pandemic even started. This is pretty typical for Kroger. They did make it so one door is closed. You cannot go in that door. It's exit only. I'm not exactly sure why. But down here, there's a set of double doors. You can go in, or one of them's enter, one of them's exit. They have it all roped off and caution taped and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that is Kroger. You know, pretty busy for Kroger. All right, and then this is Great Clips. I'm trying really hard to make sure no one's face is getting in the videos. It's kind of difficult, but Great Clips is slammed. All these people were waiting outside for their haircut. I heard it was a 3-hour wait to get your haircut yesterday. So, craziness. Sweet Frog's frozen yogurt is back open. They're not letting you eat inside, so you have to hold it outside. And then Hallmark just reopened too. They've been closed during the pandemic. Smoker Friendly has been open during the entire pandemic. And so now we're heading over to the Colony Square Mall, which is our only enclosed mall in Zanesville. They officially were allowed to reopen on the 12th. A lot of retailers did, but a lot did not. Cinemark Movie Theater is still not allowed to open back up. No date has been given as to when the movies can open back up. If you notice, all those titles are old movies from March. So, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. They're allowing public pools to open back up, day camps, restaurants, but you can't go to the movies. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. The food court is open for carry-out again, but you cannot eat in there. All the tables are gone. Okay, now we are looking over at JCPenney, and they're still not open yet. I don't think they're open anywhere, and who knows really what the future holds. They did file for bankruptcy on this day. I filmed this, the 15th. They're going to close several stores, unannounced which ones. But I don't know. Hopefully not this one, but they're still not back opened yet, so kind of is sad. So JCPenney's sitting there empty, and there's not really, I'm not sure when they're planning on reopening. Nothing's been announced about reopening after the pandemic. Now we're looking at Joann Fabrics. Joann's was slammed last month, and I think the only reason why now it's died down, Hobby Lobby was allowed to reopen, which for some reason Joann's was allowed to stay open, but not Hobby Lobby. Makes no sense. Okay, here's like the main entrance of the mall. Shoe Carnival is open. Again, so people might be going there. TJ Maxx is not open yet, but Five Below was open, which is also in the mall. Here's the main door of the mall, and post office. My post office that I have my P.O. box at is in this mall, and they closed the P.O. box. Like, the post office is gone. I'm not sure why. They moved it to the other post office. They gave me a new key and everything there. Well, the one at the mall might open again, but for now you got to come to this one. So that's kind of like weird. It kind of was annoying. Planet Fitness is reopening next week per the governor's orders. And then Dunham Sports has been open all along. It was deemed essential because they have guns and ammunition, and I guess that's what they think that makes it essential for Dunham's to stay open. So that's why Dunham stayed open. B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings, they had patio seating. It was very busy. People were definitely going to eat out again. They've been missing it clearly. So, yes. Okay, A New Beginning Christian Bookstore is back open again. They were closed during the entire pandemic. And then also Pew's Jewelers, which is a local jewelry place, they are open too. Aldi's has been open during this entire time. It's a grocery store deemed essential, and they've been packed every single time. So, people love themselves some Aldi's. All right, Big Lots. Big Lots has been open during the entire pandemic. This is pretty typical crowd for Big Lots. Pretty busy, though. And then Big Sandy Superstore was allowed to reopen. They're having a grand reopening sale. Roosters has patio seating out. Longhorn Steakhouse did not, I don't believe. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, then up there is just some shopping center. Noodles and Company and Chipotle both have patio seating, so that was good for them. I didn't see anybody at it, though, but they do have patio seating. Then there's just Drennan's again. I don't know why I put that in there twice, but they're open again for car dealership. Okay, and then Tractor Supply Company, they've been open during this entire pandemic. And then also, IHOP has not been open during the entire pandemic. It doesn't look like they're opening again. Okay, Lowe's and Home Depot. Y'all, this is crazy. Look at all these people at Lowe's. I don't understand it. Home Depot is even worse. You'll see in a minute. People are just going for their home projects. It doesn't even make... Look at that. Like, oh my gosh. It's crazy. I don't understand it. It's craziness. Craziness. Look at Home Depot. Crazy. I do not get it. I guess everybody wants to go there. Okay, Mattress Firm. They've been open during the entire pandemic. I'm not really sure how they got away with that when half these other things closed. Panera has an outside seating area, so that is nice. Hobby Lobby got to reopen on the 12th, and that's where everyone's flocking. As you can tell, people really love Hobby Lobby. Like, oh my gosh. It is so busy. PetSmart has been open during the entire pandemic as well. They're still open, all that kind of fun stuff. Dollar Tree's been allowed to be open. It's not very busy. I'm not sure what was up with that. Not too many people there. It's usually a lot busier than that before the pandemic. Okay, Sally Beauty Supply got to reopen as well. They were closed. So now Sally Beauty is back. And then Maurice's is still closed. I'm not really sure. A lot of retailers have chose not to open back up. I'm not exactly sure their reasoning, but a lot of them don't want to yet. Shoe Sensation is officially opened back up again. Not really anybody there, but they're back open if anybody in town's interested. And then Kohl's is still not open, but I think they're planning on it due to this sign. They have a big sign up there saying, "Welcome back, committed to a safe shopping experience." So clearly they're planning on coming back, or they wouldn't have those signs hanging up. So they're probably just in there cleaning, getting ready for their arrival back. Sam's Club is pretty busy. This is pretty standard for them, though, before the pandemic. So, Sam's Club's pretty busy. Okay, we have Witt's Frozen Custard. They're back to their patio seating. Rent to Own's been open during the entire thing. Pizza Hut, I think they've not really seen too much change because no one really ate in there anyways. Most people just did carry out. Tim Hortons is very busy. Very busy. Okay, and then we also have the Witten's Farmers Market is officially open now, which is cool to get some groceries and fresh stuff outside. Always safer, I guess, to be outside than inside during this pandemic. Okay, Harbor Freight Tools, they are pretty busy too. They've been open during the entire pandemic, so there they go. They're still open. McDonald's, I'd say that's pretty standard. You can still only do drive-through. You can't go in McDonald's. AutoZone, they've been open during the entire pandemic as well. And then we also have Russo's Pizza. They're still doing, if you live in Zanesville, you should try that place. It's really good. They have carry out still. Mark Pies, no outdoor seating there either. They could have, but I guess they didn't want to. Taco Bell, nothing really at Taco Bell. Drive-through still. Hey, Family Dollar, they're still open. They've been open during the entire pandemic. Pretty much the same. Moto Mart, they've been open during the entire pandemic too. We also are going to see Giacomo's and Adornetto's. They're two locally owned restaurants. They are just doing curbside pickup, and there is a drive-through at Adornetto's Pizza, so that's good. KFC's pretty much standard, and this is the one I can't believe. The Goodwill got to reopen on May 12th. Look how busy Goodwill is. Oh my gosh, it's Goodwill. Like, why would people be that into... Like, I understand they got good deals and stuff, but is it really worth going in that huge crowd? Cashland is very busy. They're still open. AAA Pools is open. TJ's Country Place Restaurant, they're doing a carry-out till 7 p.m. They've not been open during this for the most part. They just came back. Dairy Queen's been open doing drive-thru, and then Italian Eatery, same with them. Another Family Dollar, which why on earth we have two on the same street, I don't know. But they're open, of course. And then CVS is pretty busy, too. They didn't really look like they're doing that many precautions in there, but they are open. Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery, they've been closed during this entire pandemic. They're a part of Kokona's, actually, furniture in Zanesville, and they are open again. So, there you go with that. All right, Advanced Auto Parts. They're very, very busy and alive and well. They're open. Advanced Auto Parts. And then, check this out. Tumbleweed Restaurant got really creative. They never have an outdoor seating area. They made themselves an outdoor seating area. They rent these tents and have people eating outside. And people legit are. Like, people are really taking advantage of it. I guess you got to applaud them for their creativity, right? Okay, Olive Garden. They're not really doing anything. It's just curbside pickup. It'll be interesting to see if they all open up next week when they're allowed to have indoor seating again. I'm sure most will. Bob Evans, the second one, they're not really doing anything down here either. Okay, Oriental Super Buffet, really cool. They're a buffet restaurant, but they're doing carry-out. So you call, they have a big menu of stuff that you can get on your buffet plate, and they will carry it out to you. So really, really, really cool. Really cool. I like how creative these people have gotten during this time. Okay, Cracker Barrel, they're not really doing much. Curbside pickup, or you can go in and carry out. And the store has still been open during the entire pandemic. You could still go in and shop in there if you wanted to. I'm not really sure anybody did, but, you could if you wanted. Okay, the Dollar General, they are still open, all of them. They've been open during the entire thing. I've not been in one, but they've been open. Rite Aid, it says they're doing special senior hours and stuff like that. You can drive, it says Everyday Essentials there. So kudos to Rite Aid for that. I've not been to Rite Aid in forever, to be honest, but, there you go. Okay, and then Respects Food Markets. This is like a grocery store we have here. They're actually not that busy, to be honest, but this is kind of standard for them. Looks like they're doing a good job. You'll see it in the frame that there's an employee there sanitizing carts, and it's just a really, really good move for them. I think that's awesome that they're taking it pretty seriously. Most people did have masks on. Okay, here is the Muskegon County Library. We actually have two branches of this. This is the downtown branch, and there's a south branch. Both are closed, and they have no idea when they're going to be allowed to reopen. They're starting a curbside pickup. To me, it's kind of doesn't make sense. You're going to let the public pool open, but the library can't open. That doesn't make any sense. Here's a bunch of shops over at a strip mall on Linden Avenue, and they're all open pretty much. Okay, Tom's Ice Cream Bowl. This is like a Zanesville historical place. I'll be honest, I've only had Tom's one time when I was like 7 years old. I haven't had it since, but Tom's Ice Cream Bowl has this outdoor seating area. Good job, Tom's, for getting creative. Northside Pharmacy on Bell Street, still not letting anybody in, but you can go through the drive-thru and they have somebody out there like directing traffic. So that's that. So this is our little drive through my town, seeing what's open and closed. I really enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm going to do one of these in June. We're going to do an update. Where are we at in June and see what's all back open, if anything's still closed, how things have changed. It's been an interesting, we're in history. This is a historical time and it's worth documenting. So yeah, that's all I got, and thank you for watching.